joy, good fortune, boy.
That's right, Brian, but let's get you started with a locker code. Build your empire with a foundation of your opponent's bricks with Emerald Evolution card, Dennis Rodman.
My recommendation is to pair him up with the level 1 free agent card in Season 2. His airness, the GOAT.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic getting off the bus earlier on, a sharp-dressed and very confident group. A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Taking a look at New York, they're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Orlando Magic. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And when I look at Orlando, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Suggs, Carter out there with Bamba. Then it's Anthony, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at center.
Carter Jr. showing you the mobility that he has as a big guy. Really good job that time creating for himself.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And here are the Knicks now. 4-point game. Here's Walker with the drive, and the layup is good.
Insane creativity. Walker feels like he can just carve up any defense whenever he wants to.
Here's Anthony, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Anthony against Walker. Outside Fournier. Pass to Walker. To the paint. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
And here's Anthony for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 7.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Fournier. Anthony with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. The Knicks pull it in.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Knocks it loose. Robinson kicks to Barrett. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Carter, that's good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Randall. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Barrett. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Walker at the elbow. Drives to the hoop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Cole Anthony.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their role.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
Shot's good by Walker.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And it's Suggs missing. New York trailing. Stolen by Bamba. Going inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
And so it's New York with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now here's Anthony. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Orlando leading by 5. Down low. Here's Carter. Randall grabs the board.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Fournier dishes to Walker. Shot, high post, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I think the mid-range, Jay, has always been one of Kemba Walker's strengths. The defense really can't allow him to get comfortable from that spot.
Anthony's shot is off. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Fournier. And he stays with it. Passes to Randall. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And the call will be against R.J. Bennett. That is his first foul of the game. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Magic.
Robin Lopez.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Three-pointer. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And so it's New York with it. The Magic getting the bucket. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And that one's good. Wagner.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wagner. Here's Anthony. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And that one's good, Wagner.
That's nice pass here to set that basket up.
Knicks trail by 9. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Then for the Magic, Okiki's checked in for Carter. Harris comes in for Wagner. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Suggs. Tipped away. Quickly the pass to Rose. Back to Quickly. Traps in the tray.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And he drives in, and the rejection by Noel. So it's Orlando now, 6-point lead. Ross kicks to Harris. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Lopez.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
To the wing on the left. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Burks. Now just a 4-point Magic lead. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Rose. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando.
And you know, Taj Gibson is a tough physical forward, and the way he plays often earns him these calls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
And both free throws good from Gibson. Magic leading by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
13.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities, and that's something that started early on in his life, and honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
First one falls for him. So Anthony nails both of them. Knicks trail by 6. Rose with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Now here is Harris. Okeke passes to Ross. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. 13 foul.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to New York. Pass to Noel. Stolen away. Ross against Quickly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. knocked away. Rose passes to Quickly. Noel trying to break loose, and it's Quickly missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the jam by Ross.
And when Ross gets a head of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
New York's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Rose passes to Gibson. Back to Rose. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. And Hampton subbed in for Cole Anthony. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Ross with the steal. The finish. And Ross with the slam.
And, you know, from one end to the other, that play was all Ross. His length can be a real factor.
The Knicks shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. It's stolen by Hampton. Driving the lane. And Hampton with the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
Here's Wagner. The Knicks pull it in. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Burks against Harris. And stolen by Harris. Count it. Good. And the Magic lead by 11.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rose. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Now, here's Hampton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Quickly against Ross. And the foul called on Terrence Ross.
That's his second.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Your Knicks City Dancer. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
And Orlando making a change here. Bamba's checked in.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And Quickly drops them both. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hampton. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 5. Over Bamba. And it's Quickly missing. Magic leading by 9. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bamba passes to Wagner. And he finishes nice on the layup. And the Magic lead by 9.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Knocked loose. It could go. Not going to go that time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Magic out in front, up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, an incredible lead for Julius Randle shooting the ball. Breaks down what's made the difference for him.
It's really just all about just me getting into my shot quick and just, everything with my shot. It starts with my base and my feet, my footwork. And that's really all it is, making sure I have a strong base. I'm using my legs, just getting into my shot with speed. It's always fun to get back to that.
Wow, so interesting, isn't it, to hear that focal point for his shooting?
And people often focus on the windup or the release, but it all starts with that foundation in the lower body.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, Harris is out there with Hampton. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Bamba, and it's Okiki in at the 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Rose goes in. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Bamba. The Knicks pull it in. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rose kicks to Noel. Knocked away. Here's Harris. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Now the pass to Burks. Rose up on top, guarded by Harris. Back to Burks. Fires from deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the drive, and that one is good from Okiki. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
New York calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Teams changing it up here. Magic on defense. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Fournier, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Hampton.
And growing up just outside of Paris, Evan Fournier got it on the NBA back in 2002, watching that classic Kings-Lakers conference finals series.
And, Greg, we hear that story from other international players as well. I mean, guys like Evan who grew up in Europe watching NBA basketball. You got to give Adam Silver, and even before him, David Stern, the prior commissioner, a lot of credit for growing the league internationally.
And the first one at the line is good.
Out of France, the sharp-shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Magic leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
His first personal.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
1 shot.
Good from Wagner. Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Magic in Orlando. Pass to Randall. It's Robinson, top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Randall passes to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 14. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
New York ball.
On defense, Orlando. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Walker, bounce pass. Randall kicks to Barrett. Shoots over Wagner. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Suggs. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A shot's good from Fournier.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defense.
Robinson with the block. They get it back. Here's Suggs. Goes up again, and the bucket is good from Carter and deep. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Suggs. Stolen by Walker. And stolen by Wagner. Wagner with it. Now defended by Randall. And Suggs throws it down.
From attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Walker. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Hampton. And the dunk by Hampton.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So for the Magic, Lopez comes in for Mo Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Hampton. On defense, Orlando. 16-point lead. Carter against Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 8.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And that one comes up a bit short. Magic leading by 13. Anthony taking his time here from past the arc. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Now, here's Fournier. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando. Robinson kicks to Fournier. Got a piece of it. Carter with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Suggs. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Walker. They shoot again. Anthony with the block. Here's Suggs. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Anthony's shot is off. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Here's Anthony, following the basket by Evan Fournier. Left side, Walker. Left side. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Orlando leading by 12. Outside Anthony. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Ross, that's good.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy like
Fournier. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Carter dishes to Lopez. Over Randall. Goes back up. Carter. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Robinson. Now the feed to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Here's Anthony. A beautiful reverse layup. 24 points for Cole Anthony.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Inside, it's stolen by Carter. Into the lane. Ross, that's good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Knicks trail by 15. Fournier pass to Randall. Back to Fournier. Passes it to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. That one goes in. Fournier's got 14 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Wagner. Kicks it to Carter. Lopez left side. Shoots over Walker. Lopez, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The pass to Walker. Up top, Barrett. Robinson finds Barrett. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. Magic leading by 15. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 12 points for Terrence Ross.
Man, I love seeing Ross finish at the basket like that. Even when the defense is up into him, he focuses, concentrates, and stays with the shot.
New York calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Bamba is checked in for Lopez. Okeke comes in for Carter. Harris is checked in for Wagner. And Hampton subbed in for Anthony.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Orlando leading by 15. Pass to Bamba. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And here comes Hampton leading the fast break. Bucket is good. Hampton's got 10 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And the first one drops.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Rose hits them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
And you know, with his athleticism, you'd like to see Ross attacking the defense like that.
The Magic have been good at the line so far at 5 of 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here's Burks. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
To the inside. A nice shot by Okeke. Okeke's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau, tips, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Cole Anthony on fire in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 6 assists, and 2 blocks. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the 1.
Timeout.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. 19-point game. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. Driving inside. And that one's good. Suggs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Rose against Anthony. It's Fournier on the wing. Poke loose. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Craig, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
And so here is New York. He kicks it to Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. And the dunk by Bamba.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Derrick Rose at the line, 2 shots.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The first one falls. And Rose drops them both. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run. Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Rose. Following the bucket by Orlando. To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And that one is good from Suggs. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. To the middle, here's Fournier. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They had hit every single shot since the break.
Here's Anthony, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Rose passes to Robinson. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
So it's the Knicks now. The Magic getting the bucket. Suggs brings the double team. Here's Rose. That one wide left. Well, Orlando shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Shot from 12. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Bamba. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, for me, the mid-range shot is still one you got to use, so I love seeing Carter Jr., who's more of a low-post guy, knocking down jumpers from the mid-range.
Randall with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
The kick out to Rose. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his second.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
At the line,
you can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
And he knocks down the first one.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. And so Barrett nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
They get it back. Now here's Randall. He's got 24. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, and we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Orlando.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And the free throw, no good. For New York, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Cross, that's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. And you will quickly, he's checked in for Rose. And he makes the first but misses the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Ross, and it's Orlando with another.
Well, we know that T. Ross can get it going. Part of the 50-plus club in terms of scoring the basketball.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
3 seconds. New York ball.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And that one misses. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Harris is checked in for the Magic. Randall left side. New York moving it around. Burks' shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning
New York
and have not stopped.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Nerlens Noel subbed in for Randall. And a switcher also for Orlando. Okiki's checked in.
1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA...
That is remarkable athleticism by Noel. Really putting on a show with his fancy dunking abilities.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Burks looking around. And here is Noel. 6 points for him. Now Ross. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Taj Gibson picks one up. For Orlando, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Terrence Ross at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ross. Hampton's checked in for Suggs. And both free throws good for Ross. New York's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Burks can't get it to go.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Okeke. The shot that time, not on target. And New York the other way now. Burks with it. And Hampton picks him up defensively. And again, New York turns it over.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Magic with possession. Time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Kemba Walker's injury. David, any news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information, and the news is very bad. As he told me, it is a ruptured Achilles. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Over Barrett. No good from Ross. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Took him no time at all on that one. Hampton's got 12 points in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
On the wing, Harris quickly covering. New York's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Lopez. Burks pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Hampton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 14.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Quickly with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Suggs in for Hampton. Pulls up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Suggs has got 14 points now in the second half. Difficult situation for New York. Quickly the pass to Randall. And here is Noel, defended by Carter. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel.
Mitchell Robinson.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Pass to Quickly. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Robinson misses. Magic leading by 22. Here's Okeke. Over Quickly. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Burks leading the charge. Here's Suggs. He's got 24. Trying to get open is Carter.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
The Knicks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Harris. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Suggs. Misses from short range. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Trace the ball, read the ball, move on the fly to the ball. Everybody talk. We need some hustle plays.
Wanting his guys, clearly the message here to be more aggressive.
And demanding that they be better in every area of the game right now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
That's his first
fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. Then there's Carter. And it's Harris in its small forward.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Pass to Burks. Here's Randall. Carter with the block.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Burks kicks to Quickly. Ross against Barrett. And there's the pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Rose is checked in for the Knicks. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Ross. Taken away by Anthony. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
The Knicks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. 5 to shoot. There it finds Rose. New York, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 23. Here's Suggs. They get the rebound. Carter with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Here's Anthony. Here's Carter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ejuan Moore is checked in for Orlando.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Carter. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers. It's become more precise, it's better, yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. From deep, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, good to see Rose getting into a nice rhythm and shooting the ball with confidence. That's become a go-to shot for Rose.
Here's Anthony. Cans the shot from the wing. Anthony's got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Ross. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ross has got 10 points here in the second half. Inside, here's Rose. Trying to get open is Randall, and it's Rose. This time the assist from Barrett.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
And there's the drive, and Ross with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
to Fournier. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ross against Rose. Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Nailed from three-point land. Fournier's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. Here's Ross. Here's Bamba. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Knocked loose and stolen by Wagner. That drive by Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
This can't be allowed if you're the defense. I mean, Carter Jr. punishes you when you give him a lane like that.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Robinson down low. Carter on him. It's Fournier on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. That one a little long. Orlando leading by 22. Down low. Here's Bamba. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Switch here. Brazdeikis is checked in. Here's Ross. Off the inbound, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Fournier kicks to Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Anthony. Kept alive. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Capable of scoring anywhere on the court, Bamba is always a threat to go off.
Knicks trail by 21. Tipped away. Passes it to Barrett. Back to Rose. No good there. Good work defensively by Anthony. Magic shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And New York making a change here. Quickly is checked in.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Looking for Fournier, gets it there. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Fournier's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Orlando leading by 19. And Anthony gets it to go.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And it's quickly in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And it's Wagner missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And they're able to recover. They retain possession. Back to Barrett. Pass to Randall. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Randall against Bamba. Anthony on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anthony's got 42 in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And Anthony sends it back. Ross with it. Robinson picks him up. And he recovers it. Another shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ross has got 14 points now in the second half.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Barrett inside the three-point line. It's a very good look and converts. Barrett's got 23 points.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
The pass to Randall. Back to quickly. Some nice passing by New York here.
Oh, man.
From Emmanuel quickly.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Now here's Randall. Defense right on him. Barrett for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist on the night. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
Alec Burks checked in for quickly. The Magic also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Ejuan Moore comes in for Ross. And Okeke subbed in for Anthony. Barrett with the ball. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Robinson passes to Fournier. And Burks now atop the key. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
Over Randall. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Burks. Out left to the wing. Inside. Outside for Robinson. Back to Fournier. Shoots the 3. Second chance shot. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And the loss earlier in the year must have stung a bit because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1 apiece here in this 4-game season series against the Knicks.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cole Anthony.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're up by 21. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Some noise.
Player of the game, Cole Anthony.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. Here's more. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wasted no time on that one.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And it's Etuan Moore with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Really left alone that time.
Quentin Grimes.
Here are the Magic now. The lead is 15. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Burks. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for the Knicks, Alec Burks. At the line, 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Here's Okeke. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.